With the launch of the official Loaded Lion token approaching, the community is getting excited, especially also because of the 5-year roadmap for the Loaded Lions. But what's so special about this roadmap? Well guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only Coin Baron, and this video is sponsored by WolfSwap, one of the first places where you will be able to trade this new Lion token, but more about that later. I've been covering the good, the bad and the ugly about the Loaded Lions and Crypto.com for the last few years. But recently, the community has become super excited again about the Loaded Lion collection because of the Lion launch, but also because of this roadmap. So guys, let's do a deep dive in this video on exactly this roadmap. But also don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much. The roadmap is part of a recently released white paper by the Loaded Lions, and all the links will be in the description down below. But let's focus on that roadmap, because you can directly see it's divided into two parts. We got the purple part and we got the silver part here. Purple is all about this year. What's going to happen in Q1, Q2, and Q3 and Q4 of this year. But then we also got the silver part, which talks about the future really, 2026, 2027, and 2028, 2029. But in my experience with product management and also with roadmaps, I do know we heavily overestimate what we can do in just 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do in 5 years. So I do believe there will be a lot of changes to this roadmap, but let's talk about this nevertheless, because there are some great things at least on paper. On the first item we can see here the Lion token launch, and that will be happening on the 27th of February on the Cronos EVM chain. Later in the video we'll talk a bit more about the tokenomics. Next up though, we got the Lion staking tiers. Because on day one of the token launch, you can also start to stake those Lion tokens to earn more tokens in return. And also we will get the official listing on selected DEXs and CAXs. And that will of course be Crypto.com and most likely also on the Cronos EVM chain, the VVS DEX, but potentially more. We have no information about that yet. Next up also we have the Lion Tiers NFT booster. Nothing known about that yet, but what we do know, for example, right now, if you use the Supercharger, you can win the Supercharger NFT booster. And if you use that one, you get 10x the Supercharger reward. What we do know though is that the rarity in the end will decide how much boost you will get. Up next on the list is Lion integration with Main City. And for anyone wondering what Main City is the game you see right now to the left of me that is really centered around the metaverse of the Loaded Lions. And also they have their own mansions where the Loaded Lions can live their lousy lifestyle, for example, in the very busy game room. But okay, Main City also has an option to earn tokens or to actually earn CRO right now. Most likely that earning mechanism and also that spending mechanism will be changed from CRO to the Lion token. That is at least the speculation we have right now. And also what we do have is competitive events. And these competitive events also do offer prize pools. And the current prize pool is again also in the CRO token, as you can see. So right now you can win a total of 1,436 Crow, but potentially this will be changed to the Lion token as well. Again, speculation, but this does seem like a very likely outcome. What's more on the roadmap are multiple exchange listings next to just Crypto.com. So most likely on Gate.io and maybe on OKX, you might see a listing for the Lion token. But the bigger the Lion token becomes, also the harder it becomes for other exchanges to really ignore the Lion token. So really fingers crossed it might be going to a lot of different exchanges. Lastly, also we do have the Crypto.com app rewards and benefits. So currently, if you hold the Loaded Lion NFT, you actually get some benefits like, for example, referral bonuses. You get also spend bonuses, and maybe they will introduce new things as well. And they might have the same benefits for people holding a certain amount of Lion token, but that is yet still unsure. Then we actually go into a new category really focused around a Main City. And that is really here gaming and innovation. And it starts off with that tournament we've been talking about, World Series 2, where we showed really that prize pool of 1.5 million Crow. And that will be finished, of course, in Q1. Next to the tournament, they also want to introduce more elements to the game itself with the Main City World expansion and also Season 3 Fractured Fate. That does include AI NPC prototypes. And there's a little clip playing, but really you need to know that they want to make Main City more and more story driven. And also with the introduction of the AI NPCs, there might be a more lifelike experience for the story driven game. Furthermore, we do have community and growth, and there the first one on the list is a Loaded Lion collab with Black. And that will be the t-shirt, hoodie and skateboard collection going live in May or June of this year, but the NFTs are already available. And also, they want to make a new website. Currently, they have a website on the crypto.com/NFT page, but they want to have probably a brand new one as well with the new Lion Tokenomics. Then also they mentioned the Lion University beta. No clue what that one is yet, but might be a good way to start learning more about crypto and about NFT collections. Then we also have the Loaded Lion Creators Program. Again, they want to really grow the community, and one of the best ways current day and age is using creators online to actually share what's happening within the community and what's actually done, for example, in the game. Then also we have VIP access to sports events. This is actually already happening right now with, for example, the Champions League, but also with the LA Lakers games in, of course, the Crypto.com arena. And probably they will continue to do so thanks to the partnership with Crypto.com. And finally, exclusive access to NFTs. And this is also already happening. For example, here, if you had a Loaded Lion or Dark Lion, you had early access to the Lion in Black NFT drop. But that happened for multiple NFTs in the past as well. In general, the first half of 2025 is really focused around launching the Lion token and also expanding on the Main City game and also growing the community even more. But what about the second half? The first item on the list is the Lion token in the Crypto.com Visa card. And what this exactly means, nobody really knows. But from my understanding, it will not replace a Zero token for the Visa card. It might as well mean that you can actually start to sell the Lion token to use on the Visa card. But well, only a lot of speculation, not many facts yet. Then we have the Lion DAO and governance framework phase 1. So there will be multiple phases as well. But this will be the start of the community really taking over. So the more Lion tokens you have, the more voting rights you also have for future decisions. So really cool, making the community more and more important. Then we also have Loaded Lion and Dark Lion AI agents, and this will most likely be done in collaboration with Agent Fun on the Cronos chain. And this will really be the beginning of bringing your NFTs to life by also giving them a bit, well, of a personality. And that's really something that the Loaded Lion team wants to focus on. So really bringing them to life, making them like real life companions, who knows? And then finally, quite a big one for at least the tokenomics, Lion buyback events. So they will be buying the Lion token from the market, and that will increase the price for the Lion token in the future. But how much? How they're going to fund this? No clue yet, but at least it is a very bullish thing for the future of the Lion token price. Okay, so far for the Lion economy. Then also more things regarding gaming and innovation. And I would say the first item on the list is the biggest one I've been asking for at least a year by now, which is the Main City mobile beta. Right now, Main City can only be played on a browser. So if you open your laptop or desktop, then you can play the game. But this is really an idle simulator. So this is something you typically would play on a phone right now. And having this available probably on the Play Store, on the App Store, will open it up to the masses. Because especially, for example, in East Asia, not everyone has a laptop. Not everyone has a desktop. So being available on phone will open up Main City for the masses and open up really the Loaded Lion community for the masses. Big one, also really big fan of this myself. Then we have Main City Competitive Events Season 3. So we're just about to finish Season 2, but Season 3 will again be, I think, big with amazing prize pools. So looking forward to that as well. Might be monthly competitions, but also weekend competitions, week competitions. Going to be pretty exciting. especially combined with the mobile beta. Then we got quest and exploration system. They want to really create that story-driven game. So having quest and exploration system might make it even better. So what it's going to mean exactly regarding gameplay, no clue, but this can be very cool. And also we'll have a guild system with Lion integration. So the first time you can actually group up with friends. We already do have the Legion and the Void, but a guild system probably with some smaller groups as well can be pretty cool. And then also the Lion integration. Maybe guilds can also compete for more Lion token? Who knows? Then we continue again with community and growth. And first there is global brand partnership and elevated collab. And we already have a collab with Black, but there might be multiple in the pipeline. That is really important for them because they want to not just be a brand known for tokens and NFTs. They want to go mainstream, like for example, the Pudgy Penguins. The Pudgy Penguins have a really big Instagram page where many people follow them, don't even know about tokens, they don't even know about NFTs, but they just think, hey, the Pudgy Penguins, cute, cool stories, cool plushies, cool toys, in general, a cool brand. But that does also help with elevating the NFT price and elevating the token price as well. So that might be a really cool goal to strive for. And therefore, they also want to use physical merch. And what their goal so far, according to the white paper, is to become a streetwear brand. So right now, we already have the hoodies. So if somebody sees a hoodie or a t-shirt with a Loaded Lion sign on it, they might be recognized. Hey, that's a cool Loaded Lion, dude. I think that's something they want to strive for. And also on the list, they do have ambassador and influencer program. I think there will be a continuation of the Loaded Lion creator program. But maybe also they might be expanding to, for example, fashion people on Instagram, fashion people on YouTube, maybe, I don't know. But not just Web3 people like me over here. And that might help them reach their goals. Finally, we got the Loaded Lion Crypto.com arena. And what this means, no clue. Might it be renaming the Crypto.com arena to include the Loaded Lions, or might they add some more style elements to include the Loaded Lions? I have no clue, but this sounds super cool. Those were the items for 2025. I do think the roadmap is ambitious for this year, but I do not think it is impossible. I will make sure though to keep them accountable, so I will make sure to also check off all these items when they are done. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and strap in for new videos. But okay, I also want to take a look at the future roadmap because it's looking pretty exciting. What's also exciting is this message from our sponsor. WolfSwap is a DEX aggregator where you can easily trade your favorite tokens on chain. And on the Cronos EVM chain, soon you'll be able to buy the latest Lion token by Crypto.com. And you can easily do so by, for example, getting yourself some on-chain CRO and then selecting here a different token to buy. And in that list, when the Lion token is live, you can just search for Lion and you can start to trade the Lion token. And make sure you select the actual Lion token, which is not here Lion the Lionel. But then guys, you will be one of the first persons to be able to trade the Lion token because guys, WolfSwap is blazing fast. Make sure you check out WolfSwap right now in the link in the description down below. 2026-2027 starts off with the Loaded Lion debit card, which will be, by the way, a limited release. Because it's going to be a limited release, I do not think it will start to replace the normal Crypto.com Visa cards, but I do think it will be a cosmetic addition. So for example, you might see your Loaded Lion NFT logo, or you might see the brand logo on the debit card. Still pretty cool though, in my opinion. Moreover, they're talking about new token utilities. That is still very, very vague, but okay, they still have time to think about this. And they want to start the pilot for the Lion DAO. So in Q3, Q4, they start with the governance framework, phase 1. There they want to start with the pilot for the DAO itself. And then they're also talking about a new NFT collection. So far, we got the Dark Lion, we got the Loaded Lion, we got the Cyber Cubs. We might be seeing something new there. Pretty cool. Then we also got, for gaming innovation, the new game launch with Lion integration. So not just a main city game, but maybe a new game. What kind of game? Mobile game? No clue, but at least a new game is on the roadmap. I like that. What's more is a main city World Series 3 and a main city season 4. So what we already have been seeing is that we are just finishing off World Series 2, but it is like a yearly event. So most likely next year we have World Cup or World Series 3 for Main City, and also again a new season. And finally, AI NPC expansion. For the community, they also will be hosting the Lion Pride Global Meetup, and that will be happening in 2026 already. You might have heard, for example, about Ape Fest, where a lot of members from the Bored Ape Yacht Club community come together and have a bit of a party to celebrate. That something like that will be happening as well for the Loaded Lion community. So that's going to be pretty cool. And also, I think the timing is right, because this year probably is going to be a fantastic bull year. So if you take profits at the right time, next year we can have a great party together with all the lions. Where it will be though, will it be in Dubai? Will it be in the US? Will it be in Europe? No clue about that one, but I will keep you posted. And also we have the content creation grant. And also that one, it feels kind of like the Loaded Lion Creator Program, like the Ambassador and Influencer Program, but again, something with content creation and money. More about that later. Then for 2028, 2029, the list is a lot smaller, but it does include card program expansion and DAO formation. So for the card program expansion, they first made a limited release, but I think later in the years, they will be opening it up to different groups as well. And then for the DAO formation, well, they started already working on that in 2025, but they should be finalizing it in 2028, 2029 to also make a real impact with those decisions. It's also right in time for probably a new bull run starting in 2029 somewhere. Then also we do have an incubator program, pretty exciting. So if people want to build games for the Loaded Lion metaverse, they can probably do so with the help of the incubator program. And also that might include some more VR and AR experiences, depending of course on how technology is evolving. Then also we got the Lion AI Rock Band. I have no clue about that one, but sounds pretty cool. And finally, the annual Lion Summit. So if the first one goes well, the global meetup, they want to make it like a reoccurring thing, the Lion Summit. You might have heard about CitizenCon or Ape Fest again. Make it a recurring thing, annual thing, and I do believe it might become bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I do take the future part of the roadmap with a grain of salt, but to me it's all about vision, and it does seem like they have at least some kind of a long-term vision, which I think is good for, well, any project. Lastly, I promised to talk about tokenomics for the Lion token, and the most important fact you can find here. There will be 100 billion tokens, and from what I understand, those will all be unlocked from day one, as it's going to be a fair launch. But 100 billion tokens means there will be almost 3 times as much tokens as currently available for Zero. So do not expect valuations above $1 for at least the upcoming years. But okay, we can also find the distribution here on this image. 50% of those 100 billion tokens is going towards the community. So if you hold, for example, a Loaded Lion NFT, you will be getting an airdrop with a few of those tokens. Then we got 25% going towards liquidity. So liquidity on chain. So for example, on DEX like VVS to make trades on chain, but most likely also some liquidity for central exchanges like crypto.com. Then we got 15% ecosystem reserve and 10% going towards operation and marketing. In general, guys, this is a pretty standard distribution really for a token. So nothing too bad in my opinion. Overall, I'm pretty bullish on what's going to happen with the Loaded Lion community and the Lion token. Roadmap is pretty solid. The token itself is pretty solid. And I do believe, well, this is going to be a very exciting event for 2025. But guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the Lion token? Exciting, not exciting? What do you think about the roadmap? Let me know in the comments down below. And also do not forget to hit that like button. And if you want to learn more about which tokens or which NFTs will get an airdrop, check out this video as well.